What's good, good people? Did the shorts cover? No? What are we talking about? All right, so it's a lot of things that need to be said right now because it's getting a little sinister out here. And I'll explain in a moment. But let's check this out. After earnings, AMC is not going bankrupt. Okay, so why are the shorts still there? Shouldn't they just leave if we're not going bankrupt? AA bad. Oh. All right, bro. AA bad. That's what you want to say 100 million times. AA bad. That's all you want to say. All right. Well, is it AA bad or is some of these influencers bad? Let's figure this out. Well, first of all, let me just address the elephant in the room, in my room. We have a particular individual by the name of Farticus that decides he wants to make little threats to us. And I want to address this because I just want to let him know. You know, I see you work with dead bodies every day. You work with them. You know what they look like. Okay? Don't become one of these things that you fuck with. Okay? Don't become that. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Because while you're sitting around fantasizing about attacking us and all of this and that, I mean, he's named Boss Blunts, Tony De Niro, Bigums, Cat Striker, me, Thomas James. Thomas James? You mean you finna listen, look what he says. I hope you influencers supporting AA realize behind some accounts there are people waiting in the wings to counteract your attacks. People, we got a potential mass shooter here. I don't know what to fucking say about this shit. What you want me to say? You got it on fucking YouTube, bro. What you want me to say? So what you about to go and put on some protective tactical gear and go really toe to toe with some of us? Let me tell you something, bro. Like I said, I'm in my garage for a reason right now. I'm right here next to my thing that makes spaghetti. But that's my American right. Oh, and don't get it twisted. I got plenty. You wanna fuck around and find out? I'm not finna come see about you. Nah, I think you're just an old ass fuck that's just on YouTube pretending to be a gangster. You ain't no gangster, homie. You feel me? Oh, but Phil, you ain't no gangster. All right, come prove it to me then. Come prove it to me then. Yeah, come prove it to me then. And then we'll figure that shit out. We'll figure it out together. Anyways, I'd just like to come on to YouTube and have and kick it with some of y'all. Then we got this clown right here that wants to make videos. You shill for real, blah, 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 blah. You're a little bitch boy. Oh, okay. You on the internet talking all that shit with your triple bifocal glasses and shit. You got your man bun going on. Look, bro, don't get into no fight with anybody in real life because they'll just grab your shit, probably scalp your ass. Man, just sit your corny ass down since you want to say, I used to fuck with you, Phil, until you started supporting AA. I'm like, bro, you was really like talking like this to me, and bro, go have several seats, bro. Sit your ass down. Stop watching my videos, pussy boy. All right, so who we got next? We got the man that swallows sand before he talks to the community. This is what he says. Why are there no ape shares left for Adam Aaron to sell? Did he sell 5 billion ape in the open market? Bruh. This how I know you just literally just wake up and just record whatever you want. Record and say anything. Bro, I'm going to tell you like I told everybody else. AMC as a company is only going to recognize 2 tickers through the NYSE. All right? AMC, 1 CUSIP number. APE, the 2nd CUSIP number. Okay? 5 billion in ape. Really? I wonder what the float is of the ape equity units. So you're saying he sold 5 billion ape in the open market? That's not what Adam Aaron did. Nope. You're not realizing again. The same guy that come on YouTube and says market manipulation, synthetic shares. You're saying synthetic, so you're confirming, yeah, they're synthetics. But we explained and showed you there's multiple CUSIP number changes. But AMC is only going to recognize two CUSIP numbers, by the way. But you ain't did your DD. You ain't even try to hear us out. Y'all just attacked us, called us names, threatened us like this clown does. We're going to hope you influencers know that there's people waiting in the wings to counteract your attacks. So we're attacking retail investors, huh? Retail shareholders. Or are you just in your fuck ass feelings that you have to actually put in the work to make shorts cover and close? That's what I see. But anyways, we got this guy here. I was told to listen to him, so let's hear him out and hear what he has to say. Apparently, he named me in this video, so I'm just want to let's see what he says.
Things got me fired up that I want to make a video. AMC Bigums, that was supposed to be, big supporter about corruption and everything, calling out Mike. Now, I don't know what it was said before that. I know Mike and a couple of other people are against him, and everybody's been butting heads with Phil For Real and all those people. Boss Blunts, which is a dickhead, if you ask me. Just for my experience with him and why he blocked me on Twitter after I was just calling him out on something. A lot of that was because of what we did on January 27th.
Let me stop you for a second, bro. Just based off what you said, okay? Now, I don't know you. You seem like a real ape, okay? Remember, people, there are yes voters and no voters that are real apes. I'm going to say that again so y'all stop sitting around. You're attacking retail shareholders. There are real apes that are no voters and yes voters, okay? The problem is we've been attacked by psyops, hidden sock puppet accounts that dox actual apes, put out their information, make them seem like they're not credible just to fuck with you, the opposing other side. Meanwhile, now mind you, I'm going to say it like this. There's even positive sock puppet yes voters. I'm not saying yes voter. They're not saying they're not voting yes, but I'm saying they're giving off positive vibes for AMC. But why do they do that? The reason why they do that is to try to gain your trust. They're going to follow you, try to gain your trust, and say, look, I support AMC. And then, boom, out of nowhere, they're going to say, oh, as soon as you post something positive about AMC, they're going to say, oh, but what about this and that? What about this and that? What about this and that? Yeah, this thing is bad, and then you never see the other tweets. Bro, we're being finessed by fucking psyops short sellers. They got all the tech in the world. That's what some of you don't realize. Like, we're dealing with actual criminals. And so y'all say, oh, we're criminal hedge funds. Y'all say the same shit. Have you ever thought about criminal third parties out here that you don't know about? You didn't think about that. You don't want to talk about that. It's like you stopped your DD. You took your cell phone. You're like, listen to this YouTuber, and that YouTuber that you're not even listening to and telling us to listen to. We listen to them, and they're spreading misinformation. So when you sit there and you call Boss Blunts a dickhead for blocking you because you calling him out on something, bro, he probably didn't know who you were and then fucking blocked you because we're being attacked by short sellers on all fronts, whether they're speaking positive about AMC and the majority are speaking negative about AMC and the CEO. They want us to replace the CEO. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the Jeepers Creepers video. He's like, we should vote out the CEO. Yeah, sure, buddy. You're one guy that's connected with JP Morgan. Everybody sees it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows you want us out of ape shares. That's the reason why they're coming on YouTube, to get us out of ape shares. We're not leaving, and neither are they, apparently. So good luck, people. Let's finish what he got to say.
And 28th with the protests at the SEC. And then, Bigums is going to try to call out Mike, the Marine, and say that, oh, yeah, we'll just go buy an empty building and protest that. You dipshit. Like, did you not realize that we did that on Friday? We took the community's advice. We were only going to do it on Saturday because of the 28th and the significance of the buy button being blocked and all that stuff and taken away. But we decided to do it Friday so there would actually be people there. There was a security guard there. I was there, motherfucker. You weren't. There were people going in and out of the building. And, Mr. DD, do your research. You can't be bothered by all these idiots and imbeciles. Don't even know that we did that on a Friday. And then you can't say that you didn't know about it, because all y'all bitched about it, especially Boss Blunts, about being on Charles Payne.
All right, sir, once again, I'm going to stop you again. You don't understand why we were telling Mike not to do a protest. We don't think the protest is necessary. And you're not the voice that's needed to tell people what is really going on. That's what we were telling Mike. But guess what? Mike, the Marine, who doesn't listen to retail shareholders, us, we're telling him, no, bro, don't do it, because you're going to get on there and not say a fuck thing about a fuck thing. And what did he do? He gets on there and he sounds like the guy that put his money in a play, lost his money, and now he mad. That's what he sounded like. And that's one of the reasons why everybody was like, man, Charles Payne, you need to talk to this person, this person, because that person that you went down there, and I get it, you wasn't there, we was there, ha ha ha. We knew that y'all was gonna do that shit, by the way. We knew y'all was gonna do that and be like, oh, we were at the protests and yeah, we stood up for retail. Did you really? Because you didn't even get to the meat and potatoes of what we're actually at right now. They're in the fight for their lives, these short sellers. They're gonna threaten us like this clown. I don't know if he's a fucking short seller or not. I don't even know who the fuck this is, but I hear his name often, and I see him. Blah, blah. I seen some of his videos. Blah 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 blah. Whatever, dude. It don't matter. But anyways, you're not getting into the meat and potato. Like I said, I think this person here is a real ape, a real person, just misinformed. There's differences between people that are misinformed, and then you got short seller psyops that's paying off other influencers, the real influencers that charge y'all all this money, that say, oh, look at my cool, neat little this and that. I'm an influencer, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, I'm taking that shit serious. I took an oath to the ape. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand what's going to make them close. I understand that they got multiple CUSIP number changes in the background. I understand they're afraid of that. I understood that way back then. I was like, yo, everything's telling me that they're afraid of this thing. And here it is. They are afraid. So with that being said, sir, I ain't trying to call you out. I'm just saying I think you are one of those real apes that heard a misinformed ape and felt his pain and felt him. And you immediately canceled out all the other apes that's providing due diligence and information to the street, and you canceled us out, and you didn't like it, and you see, you're asking questions that Mike would ask. Meanwhile, let me tell you something. Mr. Mike would not even finish my video where I explained to him, hey, you had an interview with a guy named Alexander Holland, who you said, Mr. Marine, sir, has a bunch of AMC shares. He's a shareholder like me. And he just sat there and was like, he didn't even say, yeah, I got this. You don't know how many shares he got, but he basically let Mike do all that talking. And then when it came down to it, Mr. Alexander Holland could not prove to the court that he owned ownership of AMC shares. So when we say this play has gotten to the point where we got infiltrators, and I'm talking about infiltrators. Many people coming on here talking about, Phil, you're paid off by AA. Motherfucker, if I was paid off by AA, you'd be the first motherfucker to know that. I wouldn't give two fucks. But you know who I am, though. You guys know who I am. I done did a lot of things in the music industry. That doesn't mean that I'm immediately paid off by somebody. Okay? Look, the moment I get hired at AMC, I'll be the first one like, hey, y'all, I got hired at AMC. And I make this. I do this, bro. This is what I do now. I do this. Y'all be the first to know. But guess what? I haven't been hired by AA. I don't get paid by AA. I don't get paid by any influencer. I don't get paid by any third party. I don't get paid by none of you motherfuckers. All of you motherfuckers that's on the internet right now are just upset that your 1,000 shares are not doing what it does. And there's a reason why. I fucking told you. Yes and no voters are getting robbed. by fucking spoofers and front runners. You watch it go up every day, and then it comes up mysteriously down. Why? We're not even selling. Meanwhile, you got a fucking criminal that I just exposed that tried to silence me. Tell y'all, hey, y'all getting wobbed. Whoop. And this person got the tech to actually manipulate the market without even being noticed. Legally. Okay? Legally. That's all I'm going to say. And with that being said, I took the oath of the ape, and like I said, I'm gonna let every last one of these people know what Farticus said, and then we'll see what the people got to say then. The retail shareholders that sees their fellow retail shareholders being attacked with death threats. It is what it is. But anyways, did the shorts cover? No? What are we talking about? Y'all have a good one, man.